Hello everyone, and we're back with quite an exciting video here. So I asked everybody yesterday about the damage characters. I was kind of going between Dash and Duff. Sorry, not Dash, Bolt and Dove, to see how everything was going to work basically. So I was quite intrigued to basically jump in and really start to focus on the new character, which I've forgotten his name. I'm trying to remember it, but I know I'm going to say it wrong. I can't even remember it. What's his name? Milo. I would have never guessed that. Milo Thatch. Now, I asked a little bit yesterday about who people think the best damage dealer is, and the general consensus was Shigo. So just before I jump into the nerf, I honestly... These videos are just all over the place. I don't know why you people watch me. You're absolute legends. Anyway, so everybody said Shigo. I do not disagree. The main aim of yesterday's video was just talking about Bolt and Duff. So I'm certainly not saying that Shigo's awful. But yeah, Shigo is the second best damage dealer in the game after Duck and Bunny, of course. Because they're over there. So yeah. I do recommend everybody works on Shigo. As everybody said in the comments of my last video, her special is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Now, let's get in and take a look at the new character. Now, he's more of a support type character, so using him on his own isn't really going to work. I will jump in and obviously just try him on his own just so we can have a little bit of a look and see what's going on. But like I said, he's a support character, so it might be nice putting him in with Dash or something like that. Yaya says, what can I do to level up fast yesterday? Honestly, I will make a video on that for you, but there isn't particularly a way to level up fast. You've just got to grind. It's annoying, I know, but I will make a video on my tips and tricks. So, Skylar, again, she wants some tips and tricks. I might just do a general tips and tricks video next week. Okay, so I've been given some characters here with my main man, Soup. And I like this because the characters he's given me aren't particularly hugely powerful. No offense. So I can jump in and use Mr. Socks over his boots and see what we're going to be able to achieve. Now, like I said, I haven't used this guy yet. And I know he's a support type character. I just want to see what he can do. I want to see what his healing's like. And obviously when he's in a battle, so we've got 3 million heal there. He just killed Shigo by adjusting his glasses. Terrifying. He's got an attack buff. He's just healed again. So he's obviously self-healing. He's self-healing quite often as well, actually. Oh, he's been stunned for a sec. It killed Bolt, though. He managed to deflect some damage over to Bolt. 5 million health again. So he's constantly healing, which is very nice. Everybody just died then. I'm not actually sure what happened or why everybody just died. I need to assess this cat a bit more because he's a bit more kind of like complex compared to the normal character. So instead of basic attacking, Milo reads his journal about random, that's the healing, shielding or energy, which I really think is quite cool. Milo and all allies gain shield for 8 seconds. That's when you activate a special, which is pretty good. The player chooses a disable common among enemies. So obviously, again, if you're fighting Zeus, you want to silence him so he can't use his lightning and kill everybody. So yes, he's silenced. So I like that because it silences the entire team, or you can freeze the entire team. So it kind of makes him useful in a lot of aspects of teams. So if you had him on a charm team, you could charm everyone. If you had him on a freeze team, etc., etc. So I like the idea of having one character that you can max out and then bounce back and use for kind of every single team that you have. Plus, as you saw, he was quite good at self-maintaining. So, when an enemy studies or scares Milo, Milo stuns the studied enemy. Stuns that studied enemy for 12 seconds. This can happen. So that's pretty decent. Again, I didn't see that, but that's nothing hugely exciting, but it just counters studies or scares, which is nice. Now, this is the one I was looking at. This here. Yeah, precise. Units affected by precise can target invisible enemies. Ooh, that's sick. I do like how they've got the buffs up here now, just to make it even clearer. So Milo grants precise for 12 seconds, studies all enemies for 12 seconds, and deals fantastic damage to the closest enemy. That's what we were seeing. That's why the cats were dropping off one at a time. So it was quite a lot of damage, to be fair, obviously, but I know I was versing a character very much out of the way. Then we got During Milo's Here's the Plan passive, Milo now I can't speak. Between selecting a new subject, healing, shielding, or energy. So each time he's going to knock around, which I quite like. When revisiting the previous subject, Milo and all allies. What is this video? Milo and all allies gain the benefits of the associated effect. So I like the idea of that. And then we've got his red skill. Now, his red skill here, each time Milo on ally gains a shield from the plan, all enemies take damage. Very nice. Each time Milo's allies damage a studied enemy, they have a 50% chance to gain basic damage and skill power, which is very nice. So he is one of the ultimate buff characters. So I don't particularly even think this character needs a nerf. He's not like Zeus, he's not like Duff, he's not like Bolt, he's not like Ariel. You're not going to put him on your team and be able to solo the entire world, but he's certainly a very, very powerful support type character. So I do have to say, in that sense, I think he's very, very useful. And like I said, one of the most things I like about him is that you can change him to basically use any old buff. So armor, reality, nice buff. When Milo uses Here's the Plan to prevent a debuff, Milo and all allies gain 40% armor, brilliant, and 40% reality, which is brilliant. So you could probably upgrade that to about 80. So I like that. This one here, enemies lose armor while they're studied. That's really good because, you know, he's basically studying everybody. And if you have a study team, this is going to be a huge debuff for the enemy team. Skill power increase as well, which is nice. When Milo or his allies damage a studied enemy, they gain 6% energy. So you could probably knock that up to about 250 maybe after the upgrades. So we could see that being really useful. So every time they damage a studied enemy, they're going to get energy. So reviewing his moves, again, it makes him one of the most ridiculous support type characters. So let's jump back in. I know I don't tend to review the characters' moves one by one like that when I do these videos, but it's because he's a bit of a different type of character. So he really needs someone to kind of assist him. So if I put in someone who's not on the world's greatest level here, just so we can see, so maybe like that, so we can see him go basically. That character wasn't. I was hoping I could just get a character that was kind of in the middle. He just did 48 million heal, 48 million heal special. Here we go, so we can pick. So I've got stun. 3 of the enemies do that. Healing, so I'm going to do stun. So that makes him immune to stuns now. Oh, that's actually really quite cool. So he can't be stunned now. He got stunned. What did that even do? What does this special even do? And then everybody died again. This character's too big brain for me. I'm not going to use him. He's too complicated. He's clearly very good, but I just like the characters who just fire things out and kill everybody and I don't have to think about it. Is that too much to ask for? Am I a noob? Probably. But no, he is pretty cool. I'm a little bit confused by his special. What happened when I selected stun? Okay, active. The player chooses to disable common among enemies. Milo develops and shares a counter strategy for that disable. Milo and allies become... Oh, I had it on speed up, so it only lasts for 5 seconds. So, okay, he only has the debuff for 10 seconds, which actually isn't that great. So if I go back in again and... yeah, maybe I do fight this team again. But let's put in... Run. Let's put in a couple of characters who aren't the world's greatest at the moment, but we can see some action going. So she's shooting a bow here. Oh, the stun. Yeah, 7 million heal. So you could see that he did a stun. I'm going to do stun again here. So now I can't be stunned. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got stunned and it deflected on everybody. So now one character's got silenced. Put silence on. So if I happen to get silenced, it would knock it back on everybody. Would have, so yeah, you can see I've got the, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. I do get him now. He's certainly not a very good character for, oh God. I don't know what this video is coming to. My brain has just stopped working. What was I going to say? Someone finish my sentence. Someone comment down below. He's certainly not a good character for auto. He's so... He's certainly not a good character for auto mode, but that counter is basically what makes him. So I personally, actually, I really like him as a counter for freeze teams. So I could see him being very, very useful in guild mode. Because a lot of people have the old classic freeze teams, and the same for Colosseum. Because like I was saying, a lot of the times when you're doing the Colosseum, you come against people who form those cheeky freeze teams. Probably now, for the sake of wanting to show you, I'm not going to be able to show you what happens every single time. But yeah, a lot of people have freeze teams, so all you could do is come in with Milo and push his button, activate freeze counter. Then if Mr. Big does a special, Elsa does a special, Olaf does a special, Anna does a special. Every time you get frozen, he's going to ding back that damage, and it's going to just deal millions of damage to everybody. So in that sense, it probably makes him one of the coolest support type characters, especially one of the most versatile, because you're really going to be able to see, no matter what team you're coming against, you could quite clearly see on the screen where it said like there's 3 enemies with stun. So you click that, if you get stunned, it knocks all the damage back. So to round the video up, let's see how well he does against our boy King Louis. As you know, I also applied to join your guild on Disney Heroes. My name is Joe05. Oh, I don't know if I've got a space. I'll ask Yaya to let you in. Can you let Joe... Oh, Joe05 into the guild. There we go. Yaya, let the hammer in. He's an absolute god level. I'll be on his second account as well, but a 50 million King Louis. No, that's not right. Okay, can he survive against a 50 million King Louis? He doesn't move. He moved and he died. Come on, use your brain, use your spectacles to see that there's bananas under you and don't walk into them. Is it that complicated? Why is King Louis so powerful? Just look at the floor. Stop. Yes, he stopped. Adjust your book. He's healed. Adjust your book. Yes! King Louis is down. This video makes no sense. I apologise to everybody who watched it. You're the best. Smash that like and subscribe button. Hit that join button. Guys, it's my birthday in 21 days, so push that join button. Make me feel... Do what you want. I don't mind. You guys are the best.